I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. You need to know, you need to know, you need to know. We all need to know. What do you need to know? What do I need to know? What do we need to know? Many of us, we are just running round in a circle, moving in the same place that we are just moving, but there's no progress. You are just in a position, moving, 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 all in the names that you have faith. Have you ever come across in the Bible that says faith without action is dead? Many of us, we have faith indeed. We have faith without measure, but we have no action at all. We are not putting force into our faith, and faith without action is dead. So many a times we are confused. We are confusing, we are mingling faith with abdiction. Faith and abdiction. Faith is about trusting God. You trust God that is going to do this, is going to do this. You are putting your hope in God. But what's the essence of putting your hope in what God has done? All you need to do is to take it, is to receive it. You must do whatever you can. You and I, we have to do whatsoever that we can do. And let God also do what Him alone can do. We are putting religion into faith and putting faith into religion instead of us to separate it, and we are putting God into awkward position as if God have no power. Before you are born, God already given unto you everything you needed in this world to be successful. And we are still going back to Him, crying to Him that He release it unto me when He has released it even before you came to this world. Religion absconding is toxic religion. Religion absconding is toxic religion. If you delegate back what God has delegated to you, you will remain in one position. That means what God has given unto you, the commandment that God has given unto you, you refuse to carry it out. That means your faith is not going to work. Faith is knowing what God has given unto you and taking action by possessing it. If God already give you something, oh, take this thing, and you are still praying, that thing that God has already gave to you will never manifest. So if you are delegating what God has delegated to you and you are delegating it back to God, you will be both in awkward position, stalemate. Perhaps your talent is for God to decide. Let me repeat. Your talent, your gift, you don't determine it. The gift that God wants to give you, you don't determine it. The calling that God wants to call you, you don't determine it. Maybe you are going to be born as a man, as a woman. You are going to born into a poor family or into a rich family. You are going to born in one of the countries in Africa or part of the world. Nobody is determined. Nobody is going to determine it. It is God to determine it. But how you are going to use that talent, how you are going to use that gift, it is you to determine it. Because God already performed His own delegate. God already performed His own task. So that's why you see some people, they can pray from now till tomorrow, nothing is happening. And you see some people, they don't even pray at all, and things are happening. Why? Do you want to know? Because they are already fulfilling, they are already taking steps. They are already taking steps towards that thing that they know that God has given them already. They are not waiting for God to tell them, okay, do this. No, they are not waiting for one prophet somewhere to give them direction. They already knew that when you are born, all you need to do is to hit the ground running. So your gift, you don't determine your gift. You don't determine your talent. You don't determine where you are going to be born. You don't determine maybe you are going to be born as a male or female. But you determine how you are going to use that gift. You determine how maybe you are going to remain poor or you are going to be rich. God will never determine it for you. What determines it is the gift that God has given unto you, the talent that God has given unto you. There are some people they are still keeping their talent, they are still keeping their gift, they are procrastinating, and they are tired. There are some people they don't even ask God, should I go? And they are making it. I'm not saying you should not pray. I'm not saying you should not fast. I'm not saying you should not seek the face of God when you are at an awkward position, when you are at crossroad. But when you are not at the crossroad, you are asking God so many questions. The question that you have been asking for all these years, has God answered you? Put your faith into action. That thing that you know God is telling you to do, stand up and do it. Don't wait for any prophet to tell you. You may not even see prophet to tell you. You may not see anybody to tell you, because God already coded everything He wanted you to become. He already gave you the gift, the talent. It is not left for you. Maybe you are going to use it rightly or wrongly, or you are not even going to use it at all. Therefore, God is the only one that can determine your talent. Is the only one that can determine your gift. Your career is for you alone to decide how you are going to use it. But I pray that you use it wisely. God bless you. Shalom.